When for the first time did you give him notice, send him a bill, send him an invoice, send him a communication that the children had the following sports costs? Month and year. Careful of my question. I said,
yes, I understand what your question is. I'm just looking at my...
You have to show me, not your notes, but from an email, a letter, a communication. These are the boys, and they're two boys?
One boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl? These are the children's sports costs for this year coming up. When can I expect your half? Or whatever language it was.
The first text went out March 17, 2014.
Okay. Can I see that, please, Bird?
It was in regards to my daughter's fast pitch team that she was on.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a second part of the text back there. Sorry.
I have to see more of what this is. I just found out on Friday, make the checks payable to Venom. That's all I'm going to say. What does that mean?
That was her name of her fast pitch team that she was on at the time. That was the first time. And the second half of the text does talk about the other half of the sports that...
It's the same. It's all the $327.50.
That was the first part of how much was owed at that time.
I can't make heads or tails of this. Next.
I sent him another text on August 30th of 2014.
Just a second. I'd like to see it. I don't understand what this starts out with. You will not be allowed in there.
That's what he had sent me a text message asking if he could come on to my property and go through the shop and get the tools out. And I had asked him specifically what the tools were so I could have them. And we were having a conversation. And the first part was just saying that I don't want you to go in there, and then it talked about him owing the 50% of the sports.
I want anything that you have in the last year.
Okay.
You understand? I think you were being unreasonable because you moved out of your mother's into your girlfriend's house. Now, let's move on. Last year, you go back to family court to enforce 14, 15, 16. Show me in this past year what he didn't pay.
Okay. I have.
Do you understand?
Yes.
You didn't go to family court, did you?
No, that's scheduled for next year.
Oh, so you have a date.
Well, I haven't. The kids will turn 18 in March, and so I have to do it before they graduate from high school.
You have to do what?
Go back to court to get money for college.
Is that pursuant to your judgment of divorce? You have to go back to...
Yes, the judgment of child support was only good through until the kids have finished school.
You mean finished high school?
Finished high school, yes.
Right. And it says nothing about college?
No, ma'am, it doesn't.
Doesn't say he'll pay for half of college if he's able to?
No, it doesn't.
Interesting. I don't know how you're going to get back to court. Show me 2017. Do you pay child support, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
How much?
$296 every 2 weeks.
Are you current?
Yes, ma'am. It's taken out of my paycheck every 2 weeks.
I'd like to see the judgment of divorce as it pertains to the sports. And then I want you to show me, please, then I want you to show me what bills you have for 2017. Oh, it does say the rights to request post-secondary support is reserved.
Yes.
So she does have the right to go back to the family court. Doesn't say you shall pay for it, but the rights are reserved. Okay. Is everybody represented by counsel in this proceeding?
No, ma'am.
Were you represented by counsel?
No, ma'am.
Okay, 2017. Let me have the bills.
All I have is copies of checks, Your Honor, from my son's baseball team that he plays in this summer. I don't have the statement because I hadn't. His half was.
Just show me the notices that you sent to him.
I did not send him. He received emails from the association himself.
I don't know that. You're supposed to give him notice of what the bills are. Not in the kind of thing you're not allowed in there. And by the way, this is what you owe me for something. You're not allowed in there to get the tools. And by the way, this is what you owe me. After he moved out of your mother's house. So what I have to see are the notifications that you made to him and said the two children we was clearly very involved with for over a long period of time in their lives. The two children have the following expenses. You're supposed to pay half. You have none of that?
I did not send anything in 2017.
Very good. Then we're done. Then within 5 days he's going to pick up his tools. Everything else is dismissed. We're done.